So hey YouTube, so today guys, we go back here with another review, and today we have a review here of the VACNITE Smart Pet Feeder. So yeah, we're going to do our best here to unbox this thing and review it here. So thank you very much for sending me this product here to review. So let's open this bad boy up and let's see what we got in the box here. So yeah, let's go. This is not the cheapest product in the world, man. This has value here. So I do expect some of the premium features you'd see in a high-end pet feeder to be here. They do claim this is a smart pet feeder, right? That's the claim they make here. So hopefully they can back up that claim with a high quality item in the box. So here we go. I do recommend you guys use a scissor or a knife or something to open up the box here, because you're not going to be able to do it without that type of thing, which is good because obviously that means that the packaging was well made, and that's definitely not a guarantee in this day and age here. So box here is open. Let's see what we got in here. So just some styrofoam here on top, and the actual product is inside, of course. So let's pull it out here. And one cool thing here, it's all kind of locked in here to one box here. There's not too much assembly. I see. The box here is not empty, so I do like that. How everything was able to kind of condense here into just one box. Sometimes these products here kind of make you DIY it sometimes. I don't like that. I don't like when I have to DIY things. But in this case here, this doesn't appear to be that type of item here, so that's a big bonus. I do appreciate them doing that. So let's unbox it here. Well, something just fell off the bottom here. Let me see. Well, that's the instruction manual just fell off here. But we also have a power cable. So this thing comes with a power adapter. So thank you for that. You do have the user manual here. Hopefully I don't need to use this thing, because the truth is, I feel like companies should make their products simple enough where instruction manuals are just not necessary. So hopefully this is simple enough. Hope I can figure this stuff out here. So you do need some type of app here. You don't need to download this app here, so I'll get to that in a moment. Let me just get this thing plugged in and see what's going on here first. So there are some more instructions here on top. I don't know how much you need to use those, but they're there for you. So you can easily pull off the cap just doing this here. You kind of lift it up like this, and it comes off here. And inside, I presume this is probably where your pet food would go. So if you do have pet food, I recommend putting it in there now. I don't have pet food, but I do have pasta. So we're going to do this experiment with pasta. So let me go pull out some pasta over here, and let's do an experiment here. So we're back here, and I have some pasta here, and I'm gonna also download the application too. I do think that's something you guys should do now before we get any further into this. Let's get the application here installed here. So I'm gonna go to my QR app here. I have my QR app here, and let's pull out this little piece of paper you got here, and let's scan this thing in here. So we do have a match. So open the browser and hopefully I can find this thing quickly. So that did not work. Let me try that again. It's having trouble finding the QR code here. Just gave me an error. So let me try this with a different QR app. Give me one moment here. I'm gonna try with a different app. Okay guys, we're back here, and this is the application here. It's called Smart Pet. See that? So Smart Pet is the name of the application here. Make sure you install that thing. So while it's installing here, I'm going to now plug this thing into a power source here. So let's get that thing going here. So here we go. Here's your power cable. I would estimate it's probably about 6 to 10 feet in length, which is, that's pretty much standard. It's nothing special, but it's not bad. So it's about the length of my wingspan, so it's probably about 6 feet. So I don't, my height is not 6 feet, but it's a little bit longer than my height, it looks like, so it's about 6 feet. So let's plug this thing in here. Give me one moment. Okay, we'll just plug it in there. So let me plug it in on this end here. So let's see, where is this input? So it's in the back here, guys. It's back here. It's right here. So I just, you hear that? So I just plugged it in here, and take a look here what it says on the screen. So it gives you a bunch of different options here. The application now is installed here as well. So they do want you to make an account here. I don't know why it's doing that. It was beeping there. I don't know why it was beeping. So here's the application here. I do want you to make an account. So let me go do that now. Yeah, I wish this part here is not, necessary. I wish I didn't have to use my, email. I'm not sure I'm not sure what I was doing, right? I'm not sure what it's doing, but whatever. So I'm now registering now. So get to this point here, you can put in your email, you can put in... This thing keeps interrupting me. So put in your password and your email here. So I'm doing that now.
Keys are locked.
Can you give me one moment here? So yeah, now they're going to send an activation. Now it's going to send you an activation message to your email. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So let's check out my email here. And let's get this show on the road here. So I did get the email, guys. It was in my spam folder. I don't know. So I'm not sure why I did that, but it was in my spam folder here. So I'm logging in here. Activation here is successful. Let's go back to the Smart Pet app, and I'm now gonna log in here. It claims my account was not registered when I try to log in, but my account is registered. Weird. I'm gonna close the app here and open it up again. So hopefully it works now. But it does claim that I was not registered when I just completed the process. So maybe I typed in the wrong password. Let's give it a shot again. It keeps claiming my account was not registered. I don't know why. Give me a moment here. Guys, give me one moment. Okay, guys, I was able to figure it out. I did type in my email address wrong. I did misspell it, so that was the issue here. So I'm into my device here. I'm gonna click connect now, and hopefully this is easy. So it's asking me for the QR code. I remember seeing it. It's in the back here. So it's back here. So one of these is for Android, one of these is for iOS. I do believe this is the correct one right here. Nah, I'm not too severe of an angle. Okay, it's connecting. Interesting. It claims it was an unknown QR code. Let me try it again. So let's try this again here. So now I'm up to the next step here. Do you want me to reset the Wi-Fi on here? Do you want me to unlock the feeder? So let me go do. I'm gonna go do these 4 steps right now here. So let's go.
Slide to unlock the keys.
So unlock the feeder. Slowly slide to unlock. So let's do this. I believe now it's unlocked here. So just guys, I skipped ahead about 1 step here. It's now ready to connect here. I just did step 2 here. I just completed step 2. And step 3, wait until the feeder completely resets. So now step 4, how to connect to the Wi-Fi. So let's see here. So yeah, I just connected to the Wi-Fi here. So now it's going to ask you for your username and password of your Wi-Fi. So let's go do that now. Type in your email and your password. So I'm doing that now. Hopefully this works, guys, because for some reason it is asking me to type in the network. It just locked. Well, that ruins everything. Now I gotta do this again, I believe. Yeah, because there's no way it's gonna connect. Now I'll keep trying, but damn, this thing does not want to work. I'm gonna pause the video here, guys. Let me figure out all these steps here. Just give me a moment. Okay, guys, I got the Wi-Fi going. So now next step here. Stop doing that. Please stop doing that.
Please slide to unlock the key.
Oh, come on. There we go. It keeps doing that. I do have to fix that. It does a timeout quickly. You can do Smart Link. You can quick link by QR code. I like doing the QR code here, so I'm gonna do a. So let's go here. Find that QR code back here. It's working, guys. I think it worked. Let's see if Wi-Fi. I don't believe that worked. Let me try the Smart Link. Give me 1 second here. Okay, guys. Good news here. I was able to.
Please slide to unlock the key.
Let me just unlock this thing. So we now have the camera here working. It took me some time to figure out how to do it, but this thing does work, guys. You gotta play with it a bit to figure it out. But as you guys can see here, we now have connection here. So let's see what we can do here. So I just saved some settings here. So you have the rewards option. This is for your pet and all that type of stuff. So we're gonna test out all the different features we have here. There is a camera mode here, and you can actually add a camera. So I do want to test out the camera here. So let's see what this thing can do. This is actually pretty cool. This camera is pretty decent. That's something that's really cool. So it's now using its Wi-Fi connection capabilities here, and it's gonna create a connection here with the device. And I had to type in my password again and stuff like that. So that's fine. That's for security purposes. I got no problem with that. So that's perfectly acceptable here. So it's connecting here again. This is interesting. Now this is I wish it would stop doing that, but yeah, I think that's referring just to the UI. I don't think that reflects the product here. As you can see, it's still connecting even when this thing locks. So yeah, I'm happy I was able to figure this out. You know, I'm somebody who typically has trouble, especially with these Wi-Fi things, getting them to work. So So although I'm kind of a sped at this type of thing, I do think it's pretty important to get perspectives from people like me, people who have trouble doing this type of thing. So although I'm not the although I'm not the greatest at doing this type of thing, I think that's a more realistic view, you know, of doing this, because you know I'm not that good at it. You're probably not that good at doing it. So I do think this provides you with more of a realistic view here. So it's going here. It's going. 88% here. 91, 93. So we have connection here. Let's see what this thing can do. It wants me to. It's asking me for my region here. So let's go put in North America. So it's. I want you to create a password here, so let's do it. So I'm creating my password. So it's saying my initial pass. Okay, so the initial password is empty. So it's saving my settings here. So let's check this thing out. So we have signal here, and that looks like a pretty good signal. So let's make this full screen here. So let's see how this thing looks like when you rotate it. Okay, so you can't rotate the app. So that's a good look here at what the device looks like. I like this thing. It's actually really cool. So now I understand why this is a smart pet feeder, because it has a camera in it, has a lot of cool stuff in here. So let's check out what else we can do here. Let's see what else we can do. So it's loading here. I'm gonna get something else. I decided not to use pasta, because the pasta here is now stale here. So let me see. I can find something else in here that we could potentially use for this purpose of testing the pet food without using actual pets. So yeah, let's see. Let's see what we can find in my drawer right here. Let's see what I got. Huh. I gotta figure out something. So we're gonna do that. Yeah, we're gonna use some bottle caps here. We're gonna put some bottle caps in here, and I know bottle caps are gonna be bigger than the size of pet food. So I understand it doesn't work perfectly, but let's just see what we got here. Put some bottle caps in there. So it's time to do some feeding here. So I'm gonna reward the pet with 1 gram of food here. So let's see if this thing works. This is the moment of truth. Let's see what this bad boy can do here. Here we go. It's going here. It's going, man. It's going here. As you can see, it's moving. It's going. So let's see what happens. Let's see what's going on up here. So it seems like the bottle caps may be too big here. So okay, guys, I did help the process here. I just stuck the bottle cap in the device here. So let's try it again. So let's see what happens. Alright, I gotta do a bigger number. I'm gonna try 10 grams. So let's see here. Let's see if this works. So the bottle cap is now in there. So hopefully I don't break it. So it's still 2. So let's try here we go. It's going. Here we go. It worked. It worked, guys. You see this? So we're gonna try a bigger number now. Let's do 100 grams. Let's do 200 grams. Let's go. Let's see. Well, can this thing work automatically? Here we go. It's going. It's working. The bottle caps are falling in. You see this, guys? Do you see this? Can you see the bottle caps, or is it too bright? See that? So yeah, this thing works, man. This thing works in bottle caps, and obviously you put pet food in here, it's gonna work. So this is a really, really cool item because it has a camera in it. It has all these cool things on here. So what else can we do here? So you get automatic feeding. You can pick your times here. So that's really cool. And what else do we got here? We have the feeding records. Got feeding records on here. We have, once again, guys, we have the awesome camera. I mean, this is a high definition camera here. I mean, Let me see. Let me put it on me for a moment. You see this? Like, that's pretty high quality. I mean, that's pretty damn high quality. This is a really high quality camera, guys. So overall, I know this video's been long. This has been a long video here, but like, I understand that like I was sped for half this video, but I do want to make this video as realistic as possible. And the only way for me to do that is show all the good things and all the bad things regarding the setup process. I mean, I knew coming in, the setup process was not going to be easy. These smart devices are not easy. But when it comes to the setup stuff, I'm the biggest dumbass there is when it comes to setting this stuff up. And I was able to figure out, I did need to use instructions and stuff like that. But I was able to figure this out, which means anyone should be able to figure this thing out, because I'm really stupid when it comes to these smart devices. I constantly mess up. But I was able to get this thing to work, guys. So overall, I'm a big fan here. Let me just close the thing here.
Please slide to unlock the key.
So I have to, if I want to close this thing, can I do it on here, or do I have to use it on the device? So I'm going to confirm that. So let's see here. So I'm going to have to unlock it on here first. So let me just unlock it. So the unlock feature does need some work, guys. It doesn't always work. There you go. So hit this like that, and that should close the this part right here, the bay. So overall, guys, I do recommend this thing. It's really awesome. It's really cool. So we'll have an Amazon link down below, guys. So yeah, check that out. And also, guys, just make sure you guys subscribe and like for daily news and reviews, guys. Remember, we can get cool stuff like this. Just make sure you guys subscribe and like, and make sure you check out that video, and not the video, make sure you check out the Amazon link down below. If you want to purchase it, you can also purchase it there. So really hope you guys enjoyed that video. Thank you and bye.